A very exciting package just arrived in the mail 30 minutes ago, which is perfect timing because I just put my daughter down for a nap, and that's when I like to do my makeup and get ready for the day. So I received my first order from Saint Makeup. I've been wanting to try this makeup out for a long time. I finally ran out of all of my previous makeup and I have an upcoming Disney trip. I thought this would be the perfect makeup to take on the trip. It's nice and compact. I have been wanting to learn to improve my makeup skills. I feel like a one-trick pony when it comes to makeup. I just do foundation, concealer, blush, and like one shade of eyeshadow on my eyes. I feel like that's okay for the day-to-day, but I really want to be able to do something more with my makeup when I dress up, for special occasions, when I go to Disney, when I do Halloween costumes. So I just wanted to improve my skills. I've never used cream makeup before. I've never contoured before or used bronzer. So I'm hoping it's pretty user-friendly, but I'm really excited about this product and hoping it will be the perfect makeup to take to Disney with me. So this is what the box looks like when you open that up. I have my list of all of the colors that I ordered. And then I have my palette. I got this pink palette and I love it because it reminds me of Sleeping Beauty. It's the Princess palette. It's got gold and light pink. And then there is 2 layers to the tin, a little mirror here, which is perfect because I feel like I never have a makeup on me and I'm always using the little ones that come in like the blush compact or whatever. So that's where all of my makeup will go. I think this is the perfect size for traveling, but there's also space for a variety of different products in here. And then there's this cute little drawstring bag with my makeup in it. So these are some of the makeup tins that I got. I'm going to get my palette set up with all of my colors, and then I'm just going to try and experiment with this makeup for the first time. I will probably watch a couple of videos as I go, and I have been watching a lot of tutorials leading up to this, and I'm hoping that I can figure it out pretty easily. My friend Emily, who knows a lot more about makeup than I do and even has a makeup YouTube channel, which I will link, recommended I use this e.l.f. setting spray. I have seen some makeup artists who use Saint Makeup who put setting spray on before applying their makeup and then use a beauty blender to really work it into the skin. So I thought I would try that out. The only thing I put on my face before the setting spray was a sunscreen. Let me show you my palette real quick. So I have my makeup in here. This is like my face, my concealer, my foundation, my contour, bronzer. I got 2 blush colors, which can also be used on your lip. And then on the bottom, I just have my illuminator, which is also a product I've never used before, but it makes you kind of, I don't know, glowy and shiny, which I think sounds really pretty. I have these makeup brushes that I got from Amazon. I don't know much about makeup brushes, so I will just be winging it and doing my best. I started with my foundation shade and I lightly blended that all over my face. I got color matched and my recommended foundation color was Aura, and I think it was a really good match for my skin tone. I have a really hard time picking out makeup shades that look good on me, so I was really happy to have someone recommend these colors. Next, I'm putting on my concealer shade. I was matched with the color Linen. My contour shade had this really weird bubbly texture compared to my other makeup shades, but it seemed to apply just like the rest of them. I was really nervous to use contour because I had never done it before, and I really had to trust the process because it felt like I was just smearing dirt on my face, and I really had to blend a lot to get it to look even and natural. And I feel like I just wasn't used to the look of contour, so I might have overly blended it in, but I do think I was happy with it in the end. And then I applied bronzer on top in the same places that I applied my contour. I really had to trust the process that this was going to blend out okay. At one point, I felt like I had made my forehead look a little bit sunburned, but I just really went in and tried to blend it, and I think that helped a lot. I got two blush colors, one a little bit more nude orange toned and one more pink toned. I went with the pink toned one in the color Hollywood, and I felt like that was a really pretty blush color on me, and I put some on my lips as well. I wanted to define my blush a little bit more, so I added a little bit more color to my cheeks and blended it in. I finished up my face makeup by adding in this highlighter in the color Honey. I don't know if it did that much or if I applied it correctly, but it did add a subtle, pretty shine. I used my e.l.f. setting spray and beauty blender to set all of my makeup in place on my face. And then I added a little bit of Aquaphor to my lips for shine and hydration. I didn't purchase any eyeshadows from Saint, so I'm using my very old Maybelline eyeshadow palettes that I've had for years. I've been trying to improve my eyeshadow looks and do a little bit more shading, but I don't feel like you could really tell today, but I will only improve with practice. Setting my eye makeup and then finishing the whole look with a little bit of mascara. Here's what it looks like in some natural light. For my first time, I'm really happy with how it looks. I think I have a lot to learn specifically about contour and bronzer as products I've never really used before, but I think the result is really pretty and I'm excited to use this more. So I'm going to experiment with it leading up to the trip. So hopefully I have it figured out by the time I go to Disneyland.